Hey everybody, it's your boy Max Plays 104 here, and in today's video we're going to be doing a brand new LEGO series where we're going to be building these micro Minecraft sets. Now, recently I've been wanting to build regular Minecraft sets, but they're, well, not too difficult, but getting the characters to be specific colors because you can't add multiple colors to one piece, so that made it difficult. So instead we're going to be doing a micro scale, and today we're going to build this Lush cave and desert village. I thought it'd be really cool because there are regular micro sets, but there's only like a couple of them and they're really old. So I decided to make new ones because why not? So we're starting off with the cave section, which is underneath, and we're putting lava over here. The layers are going to be very uneven because I don't care. It looks kind of cool, even though if it's game inaccurate. But over here we have our lava, and in the back we have that sort of pyramid-ish bricks, dark gray bluish bricks that go up to the side, and over here we have our lava with our transparent pieces and our dual layered lava, so we have some depth underneath it. This makes it look cool in that little light gray in the corner. And over here we have obsidian because right next to it we're gonna put some water so they're colliding with each other, and here we're gonna have a mixture of black and this sort of dark purple color for the obsidian like they use in Minecraft, but instead of round pieces we're gonna be using flat tiles. Over here we're gonna add water, but we're gonna have some clay pieces with some inspiration from LEGO's regular Lush cave set that came out recently for the summer, which is, I'm pretty sure, is a sand blue color for the clay. In the program it's not as accurate as real life until you render it, so that's why sometimes it doesn't look as good until you render it. But so here we're having water. We're gonna put some water so it collides with the lava to make some of that clay. Some more obsidian so the water goes all the way around, and again we're going to put some depth underneath the water just to make it a little bit nicer. We're going to use this super dark navy blue color for the underwater part, and over here we're going to have like a waterfall right next to where the clay kind of sticks out, and it's going to be a little bit higher with these angled pieces going up towards it, and we're going to use the darker see-through blue color for the waterfall itself. And instead of using the dark blue for the rest of the thing, we're going to use some lighter blue, a mixture of lighter blues for this one, like we did with the lava, but instead of oranges and yellows it's blues. It's not very noticeable, but it will be in a little bit. And over here we're adding some more little light blue or dark blue, and we're gonna put some more in later. And right here we're putting in the smooth parts for our clay, even though we're gonna change it up later. And oh, here we're putting some studs in the ground, or no, 1x1 plates, so we can put some lily pads in, some small scale lily pads. Over here in the clay we're adding more space and we're tiling it off, adding some more of those tiles or plates in so we could put the drip leaves like from the original Lush cave set. Some inspiration from there. This was my original design, but then I changed it up, and basically just gonna make similar to the same thing but at a smaller scale. So we're using these weird round stud pieces in the middle with these sticks in the middle, and then these weird grabber pieces to hold the hooked Among Us looking pieces. And then we're using the dark green, and over in the back we're making them higher so there's some depth, and then we're angling them just to look a little bit more realistic. And then here in the back we're gonna put some little ores. We're gonna put some diamond in here, which is, I'm not actually entirely sure what the regular LEGO Minecraft diamond color is, so I just kind of went ahead and guessed with this blue color. I don't remember what it was called. Where we're putting it next to lava on the floor, so it's kind of like in the wall, which is nice. We're gonna change it up later and take away some of them because it looks like there's too many diamonds, and we'll get to that in a moment though. And here we are tiling it off on the top, and right here we're gonna add some copper from that Lush cave set, with this like weird dark orange, almost brown color, and this dark turquoise color, which is a really interesting mix. Here we're getting rid of some of the diamonds because there's a little bit too many of them. And then over here we're adding some more walls, and we're gonna add my own custom weird vine design that I made for some reason. I wanted to make the regular vines, but I didn't really remember how to connect them, even though totally could have just went over to instruction booklet and found it, but I was too lazy. Instead I made my own vines, which actually look pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. This is pretty cool. And then here we're adding some more tiles, but in the middle we're gonna add some green so it's more lushy, like a Lush cave, with the light green color, which we're gonna change to some darker in a bit. And then we're tiling it off, and those plates are for the new trees. I forgot what they're called, but they're the little green trees with the purple stuff in them. We're gonna add some of those in there to keep it with the Lush cave theme, and then underneath we're gonna add the darker green for some depth. And over here, we're adding the lily pads so we don't forget. And then over here, we're going to add a dripstone section, which is going to be like some spikes in the ground with the dark tan color, like they are in the Lego Minecraft set, which is the closest color we can get to the actual ones in the game, like Lego Minecraft did. It's not a very big section, but we're going to add some coming off the ceiling too using my also custom design, which is pretty cool. And here we're adding the tiles or whatever so we could put the things in. Oh, and a darker brown color, because I don't know why not. Here's some of the spikes, the stalactites, I'm pretty sure. I don't remember which ones are. I think stalactites are the ones on the floor and stalagmites are the one on the ceiling. Or it's the opposite. I don't know. I don't know my cave stuff. And over here, we're adding some more supports for it, making the waterfall go all the way up, and these weird slanted pieces just to look cool. Add more cave stuff, more clay over there. And then we're going to add some of the darker blue to the water. And then we're going to add our ceiling, which is another 16 by 16 stud thing. And then we're going to, not all the supports add all the way up, so we're going to add some tiles to those. And over here, we're adding some random little studs in so we could put in some little mobs. And in this bottom part, we're going to add these tiny zombies from the original Lego Minecraft micro sets with the face pieces on the tiles. Here we're adding some more supports in the back just so it stays up better. And over here, we're adding some more depth, so it's also sort of like pyramidal, I don't know what the word is, depth to the ceiling too, so it's not like a perfectly flat ceiling like you would find, like, because that's not what you would find in Minecraft. So most of it does stay flat, but over here in the back we're kind of just like making it go out more, and then it gets thinner the more out it comes. And then on that right side where the stalactites and stalagmites are, we're going to add some of the dark tan color for the roof. And then we're going to add these weird sort of sloped angled pieces with studs on them, and then I'm going to angle them upside down, which is actually a really strange technique that I ended up somehow creating. I thought was actually pretty cool because it kind of works. So we're going to put the things on it like that, make them different heights, and then we're putting these sort of little pyramid 1x1 things on the top just to add a little spikiness. And over here we're tiling it off on the bottom as much as we can. It's not perfectly even, so not everything will get untiled, but it would just make it look a lot nicer than just these random things sticking out on the roof, just like we did on the floor. And then over here, we're gonna make some of those weird glowberries, I'm pretty sure they're called, hanging off the ceiling. And then we're gonna add another one of them that's a little bit longer. And then we're gonna add one of the little flower things that make the that emit the stuff, the weird particles that fly around, which is not too much, it's just like a little pink thing. And over here, we're gonna start working on our little zombie guys. And I completely forgot that there was a second piece to the zombie face, so I just kind of went with a regular thing, but it looks fine. And then we have one zombie there, and we're gonna put another one over here, and then we're gonna put a baby zombie, which is basically just a shorter version using less pieces that the regular one did. And there we are, basically done with the cave part. And I was gonna add a bat, but then I decided against it. And then now we're gonna start working on the ceiling, which is gonna be, at first I wanted it to be a plain biome because I didn't really know what to do with the top until I was like, wait a second, why don't we make it a desert? Because that would look really cool. So I realized that around here where I changed the main area to the tan color. And then I started working on the little village houses. Here we have a regular looking village house. I was trying to make a door, but I just ended up not, just because it was really complicated and funky, and I didn't want to have to keep doing that. So instead I eventually just got rid of it, and then just kept on sort of working on the house itself. We put the sort of tile in the middle, and we made it go a little bit higher at one point. Oh, and by the way, these are 3x3 houses. We're putting glass in it, even though I didn't realize until later that they didn't actually have glass in them, they were just holes. But here we're having our little steps that go up to it, which is not much, just like a little space up there. And then up here at the top, there's these little like things that kind of poke out of the top for some reason, because the villagers made their houses like that, and it's cool. And here we're tiling off the window pieces because I got rid of them, and then changing the color to the sand color. And over here we're adding the super tall tower because there are a couple of those, and sometimes you can find them in the desert villages, and they're actually probably the easiest way to find a desert village is by looking for these things, because they're just these big pillars that stick up out of the ground and then tell you basically that there's a desert village over there. This one I just basically copied the same sort of amount of layers I put, and then at the top I just put the same sort of, all the desert villages houses have these same sort of roof thing with the things. And over there, it's already done. It already looks super cool. And now over here we're adding a wider house that's wider than the little one, but it's around the same height as that. It is the one from the regular Lego Minecraft Illager Raid set, which is, it's like that same house, but just at a different scale. So same tan color, same upper layer or above layer, because we need to put the tile and the stairs in the front. And then in the Lego Minecraft set, it has this like light green carpet in the middle. And over here, I kept trying to figure out the angles and stuff of like how it worked and whatever, because I had many different ways I wanted to do this. Eventually, I changed it up, and we ended up with this weird looking thing in the middle. And we found our way to make the roof just like this. Very simple roof design, a dark tan at the top, and then these little pokey things on the roofs, just like that. Then we make that higher, and then we change this bottom layer to sand color. And over here, I decided to add a little acacia section, just like in the Lego Minecraft Illager Raid set, because I thought it'd be pretty cool, and I wanted to see how I could make the acacia trees, because in regular Minecraft, they're actually really weirdly built. They're like these weird uneven blocks that don't touch each other, so it's really interesting to try to make those. And over here, we're adding this little farm. We're gonna have some wheat growing here. Try to find the right color for it. And then on this side, we're gonna have some like carrots, and probably is our wheat. And then here's our little carrots, using the same orange color as we did with the lava. And boom, our farm. And then we're tiling it off now. And then I was gonna leave some extra little tiles or space for some little cacti we were gonna put in. So here we are tiling it off, making space for the little cacti. And then we keep making our way up using the same tan color, because all the sand in the game is the same color. I didn't notice until right now that, like right now as I'm voiceovering this, that I could have put some dead bushes in there. But, I mean, it kind of ruined, well, I wouldn't say it ruined the aesthetic, but it made it look like there was too many things in the desert, because in the desert is basically all just sand. So, kind of good thing I didn't do that. And over here, adding more tiles, tiling it off, coloring it in. And then we're adding our little cacti, which is using these cool flower pieces that I wouldn't say are new, but they're relatively new-ish, like recent years. Pretty cool. In the green color, because they kind of make it look like they're little pokies. Put a little bit too many cacti, so I got rid of them. And we started working on our little villagers, our custom villagers. Over here, they're all the same height, and I wanted to make a few different villagers. I don't remember exactly which ones are which, but I remember that I did make a farmer at least. Over here we have a librarian, which has his funny looking book hat and his outfit. They're all differently identifiable. Over here is a shepherd, I think, or a fisherman actually. And here I believe is one of those cartography guys. And then this one is one of those blacksmith, weaponsmith, or armorsmith dudes. And then here we have probably my favorite one, the farmer. I never realized until just now that his outfit kind of looks like the flag of whatever the country is. But anyways, I added the little hat on the top, the little cute little farmer hat, because I thought it was cool. And now we're moving on to the savanna biome, which is the really cool one, because I never thought I'd say this, but I actually kind of like the olive green floor color, and it looks really nice, especially in this biome with all tiled off. And I left some studs in for the little grasses and whatnot, and some extras for the cool acacia trees that I would try to figure out how to build. And what I basically did was I connected them using these sideways tiles or places, and then I just kept them going up-ish at a not perfect angle. And then at the top I used the dark green color for the tree leaves, so that was pretty cool. And then same thing over here, we're adding a smaller one, but then I changed it up and I realized that there was like an extra little wood block underneath them. And then I changed up one of the pieces because I was like, it's a little bit too small still, because they're like usually different sizes, as there's usually two of them. And here we just basically made it a 3-piece one and add one over to the other tree, and then changed it up a little bit, and bam, we're basically done. And this brand new thing, I thought it was really cool because it is new, obviously. And I never really thought of making a Lego Minecraft set before. And I was like, what if I made one and started a new YouTube series on it? Because I thought it was really cool. Because I wouldn't say I was getting bored of the architecture one. I mean, I had so many videos already of architecture ones that I'm going to be honest, I was very lazy to make so many unused and edited ones. So I was like, you know what? I'm getting kind of bored of this. What if I made a Minecraft one? And I did. And I like it a lot. It's actually really cool. It's very close to game accurate. I really like the color choices and the way it's built, how it's got the cave underneath it. And yeah, leave a like, subscribe. Let me know in the comments what 2 things you want to see next. Like what kind of cave, like maybe it's like a stronghold or a nether biome or an end biome. Or another top biome, like maybe another kind of village or just like an ice spikes or like whatever. It could be anything. So yeah, leave your suggestions in the comments. And well, with all that said, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye!